Are you ready to make sex feel new again in your relationship? Well, here are my top tips for creating a hot spark no matter how long you've been together. I put out new videos every week, so make sure you subscribe. Really, we're talking about sex, you want to subscribe so you don't miss a moment of our time together. And please like the video, that always helps. And again, we're talking about sex, you're going to like it. All right, so let's get to my tips. So first things first, you have to act like you did when it was new. You're looking for new, how it was, getting it again. Well, guess what? On a first date, would you have asked your partner to look at that funny mole on your back or farted at the table and laughed about it? I don't think so. Well, if you want to make sex new, think about how you acted when it was new and it was exciting. Legs were shaved, manscaping was done, you didn't pee in front of the other person. One of the issues with being with someone for a while is the familiarity. It's a hot sex killer. So it's hard enough because you're going to be familiar. You're living with this person or you're with this person a lot. It's going to happen. So close the bathroom door when you pee. Take a shower if you're sweaty before you come to bed. Act like you're in your first month of dating on kind of all the levels. You got to remember that foreplay happens all the time. It's not the 5 minutes before penetration. So think of what you're doing all day with your partner as foreplay. And I don't think, stinking up the bathroom and bragging about it is going to get you oral sex. So really treat it like you did when it was new. Number 2, hot sex is messy. I am here to tell you. You might choke, you might even throw up a little, giving a blowjob. You might see a little poop if you try anal sex. You could find out the hard way that the living room coffee table doesn't support your weight when you try to have sex on it. You might find that you have no dirty talk game. So when you scream out, "Eat my pussy," your partner pulls back and then you feel embarrassed. So you've got to build trust with your partner. And I actually have a great little hack for you to shortcut this process. And when people hear trust, they go, "Oh, I do trust them, I do." Well, have you told your partner all of your fantasies? Have you gone deep with everything you want? And can you dirty talk in front of them without blushing or smiling? Then you don't trust them completely. You got to really let go. Again, it's messy. So you want oxytocin. That's what you want. Oxytocin, it's basically a bonding hormone, and it helps us build trust and closeness. And you can create it easily with touch. So it's going to give you a bang for your buck. The double entendre is meant. So get in the habit of touching your partner often. This could mean everything: holding hands, spooning at night, cuddling on the couch, giving a foot massage, kissing them when you walk in the door, touching them when you leave a room. Having sex, I will say, especially an orgasm, is the best way to release the most oxytocin and build the most feelings of attachment and trust the quickest. But we're looking to have hot sex. So outside of the actual act of sex, men get the most oxytocin when they kiss, and women get the most when they hold hands. So make sure you're doing more of what your partner wants when it comes to that oxytocin build. And again, you're really going to start to make something happen. When you trust your partner completely, and I mean like this, the sex gets really good. You're willing to try new things. You're not so worried about looking stupid or embarrassing yourself. You'll really go for it because you trust that it's a safe space. And I do have great stuff on building trust in your relationship overall, and I'll link to that below, since I'm sure that has come up for you right now too, hearing me talk about this. Okay, next one. I have 2 more left. So next one is to have a sexual persona. What are your fantasies? Do you like to watch porn on your own? Masturbate in the bathroom at work? Collect anal plugs? Would you like to be dominated in the bedroom? Role play? Bringing in another person? Focus on allowing yourself to be completely vulnerable and honest in the bedroom. Go with what you really want and have that be separate from what happens in other parts of the relationship. So you're going to have your own sexual persona that's somehow different from how you present and how you are and how you act in other ways in your life and in the relationship. You can give your alternate sexual persona a name. You can even give him or her a way of talking, a way of dressing. Get into that. It's like a character, but it's really not. It's a part of yourself. And it'll be so much easier to separate yourself from the other roles in your life that really aren't sexy. Again, you're creating distance for both yourself and your partner. Last but not least, distance makes the heart grow fonder. So have some. To have some of this balance from feeling like mom, dad, board partner, or whatever, to feeling like a risk-taking sex machine, you gotta have some mystery, some distance, some anticipation, and that daily grind of bills, picking up after people, going to work, commuting. It's all about the stability, and it's really another hot sex killer. So having some distance with your partner really breathes some life into things. Obviously, having too much distance can be detrimental. So, you're going to have to find the balance for you that's key. Are you taking a guys or gals weekend with regularity? Do you have things you do on your own and not as a couple? Do you have interests outside the couple? Don't text or call during the day all day. Build some space to really miss your partner. It can't be that you're just on top of each other all the time. All right, so that's it for today. If you like these tips, you're gonna love my free communication toolkit for couples. And you can download that, it's free, and you can start creating closeness and everything you've been craving in your relationship right away. Check it out below the video. And that's it. I'd love to hear your comments or thoughts below the video too on what you think is going to work and what isn't maybe, and anything you want to see on a future video. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next week.